On the cold desert of Mars, the rebellion has taken root. The new allied government of Earth tightens its grip on Mars and the space colonies. This war is waged with mechs, suits of battle armor tailored to their pilots. Why have you joined the fight? Maintaining order? Securing freedom? Ah, of course. The greater good.
Welcome to a My Mythical Meta live play. This is an experimental bit of content that we are creating for the first time. We are going to be playing Martian Colony, which is an original sci-fi mecha RPG created by Benjamin and myself for Eldorado Gaming. Some things you should know before listening to our live play. One, we've never done this before, and we are not professional actors. We are just four dudes who are friends. We play games together, and now we are playing this new RPG together. And we've had a lot of fun in one session already, and now we are looking to see if this makes good content. Two, this is going to be uncensored. You know, you're going to see a little bit more of our true personalities. If you're looking to cancel us from the internet, this is the place you'll probably find the material you need.
Me.
At least for Randy.
Child. What?
There was something else that I was going to say.
That you love us.
I do love you guys.
Fucking dork.
Did you just say the F word just because?
I'm a little rascal.
Well, there goes all our monetization of this video.
There goes all the monetization of this episode. This is going to be the episode that gets us 1,200 views.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
oh no,
it probably is.
Single penny.
We'll see.
Just send the bill to Derek.
So
This is how we can make.
that's what we want
That'll
you to know.
keep him under his best behavior.
This is all experimental. We hope to have a lot of fun. This is a new game, unpublished. If you want access to it, write an email to mymythicalmeta@gmail.com. You can get access to the rulebook and character sheet. If you want access to our character sheets and some of the game planning documents we've used, then you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/mymythicalmeta. We recommend going back and listening to episode 50.
I don't think it matters.
I think episode 50 is where we introduce our characters and we talk about the characters
right.
we will be playing. So if you're interested in a little bit of background information about the game of Martian Colony and about our characters and the story, check out episode 50 of My Mythical Meta.
Where was the episode where we actually talk about what Martian Colony is?
In episode 16, this is a episode with just Benjamin and I, where we talk about some inspiration for the game of Martian Colony, some reasons why we felt the need to create a new game in the first place, rather than playing something that already exists. I recommend you check out episode 16, called Martian Colony, an original sci-fi mecha RPG. Something like that.
Yeah.
If you find a video that looks like that has that in the title, then you're on the right track.
Awesome.
Benjamin is rolling all of our dice for us. We are not in Roll20 or using an online dice roller. Benjamin is rolling our dice, and we've got our character sheets up and ready to go. Okay, Benjamin, previously on Martian Colony.
All right, our characters are in a cave in Olympus Mons, which is the largest volcano in the solar system. They had to get in there to retake Derek's 30-meter-tall mech. As far as they know, the largest one ever created. Most mechs in this world are 18 meters or smaller, including, I think, Travis's is only 12 meters. So Derek's character is Zach Morello, and he is joined by his girlfriend, Diana. So we have 4 characters in our party currently. And they are trying to figure out how they can get out of this underground cave below the surface in this volcano and escape to presumably back to the base. Now that's going to be up to them where they go after they get out of here, if they can escape. So, all right, you activated your mech, each one of you, and you are in your mechs.
Cast in the name of God, ye not guilty.
The by the way, so the cockpit on your mech, Derek, only has the one seat, right? So thankfully, Diana is equipped with mag slippers. She activates those, so she's standing next to you. Hey, my character sheet already had it on there before this happened. So she
mag
just
slippers.
So my mech is so large, but somehow 18-wheeler truckers can figure out how to put a bed in the back of their thing. That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, remember they were the
Not
new
even
age.
room for a bench. Yeah.
No, the new age was look. It's when you get inside, so that it's not obvious. 30 meters is mostly firepower, arms, and thrusters and all this stuff, right? The cockpit is very roomy, but it's also very sparse. Inside, you've got remember the buttons aren't even labeled, the switches aren't even labeled. It's not color coded. It's not anything. Your seat, not comfortable. Now
It's
maybe
a church pew.
Maybe when you get to a base, you can put a pillow on it or something. But for right now,
foam and duct tape it to the armrest.
Take my shirt off and sit on that.
You can kind of think of it. You remember in Empire Strikes Back, the little egg that Darth Vader does his stuff in,
his meditation.
His little meditation thing. It's kind of like you're in a chair that's kind of suspended in this room. It's not white like that. It's more of a gunmetal color all inside. But like they were not concerned with decorating this thing on the inside yet. You got it before it was finished. Now it's obviously capable and ready to go. You've already destroyed the lab and everyone around you when you got it, but the inside was not made for comfort yet. So, in fact, as far as you can tell, it's unused. So, okay. So she mag legs in behind you and is holding onto your chair as you pilot.
We need to find out what the New Age's plan for launching this mech was.
That's right, I forgot.
How did they plan to ever get this mech out of the volcano? Were they just going to bust their way out, or did they have an elevator somewhere, a railway? How were they going to get it out? So presumably you said the lab has been destroyed.
Eric, did you destroy the lab?
I mean, I didn't destroy the lab.
Yes.
Derek said, "Yeah, there's still a file cabinet nearby."
I stood up and
There's an untouched file cabinet.
Yeah.
And lots of neon signs saying "this way, exit this way."
There might be a bed in here I could grab.
The video
or a chair.
The video that Travis and Randy watched was y'all watched the video of him. Yes, he was busting things. The cave kind of collapsed a little bit he and then took it to this other cave. So, but y'all aren't too far from there. You're just kind of through a series of tunnels that people like Derek's character would have known about because he worked down here so often that scientists might not have concerned themselves with. So, but you're not exactly hidden currently.
Do we have radio contact with each other in our mechs?
Little cam radios.
So Travis and Randy, you do. Y'all need to get him on your frequency though. He's not connected with y'all yet. There's no.
Okay. I probably don't know what the radio button is.
Right.
Flipping all the levers.
When you go to the very first lever, you go to push, you start hearing the and it's and it's changing frequencies. You hear people okay, back the truck up. And then it changes to and you're flipping through frequencies.
I mean, I'm just gonna open my cockpit door and just yell out, "Hey, turn to frequency 119.8." That's where we are.
Okay, as soon as
Test,
Derek,
test.
I read you.
Perfect. Okay. We need to know how the New Age was going to get this mech out. Can you lead us back to the general vicinity of the original lab?
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I didn't take this mech that. I mean, it's a big mech. I can cover the ground fast.
Okay.
So we
Yeah,
can.
we're right behind you.
We should be able to get there fast.
Okay. Yep, we're following.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all are on 4B. When y'all got down here, there weren't a lot of people around, but it's not like a hyper private area. There are miners. There are operations that sometimes occur down here. So there's like cameras, and so that you don't see anybody, but there's certainly three highly specialized mechs especially are going to get attention if you come out into the main corridor area.
We don't care about attention, do we? I mean,
Yeah, I'll just get on the radio. Faster is probably better than slower at this point. We might should be hightailing it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll put it in high gear. Maybe I'll freak some miners out, give them one of these from a 100-foot tall mech.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So, what are y'all's? Let me see here. What are y'all's maneuverability?
Mine's
I think Randy and mine are both 10.
8, 10, 10. Okay. All right. So y'all are going pretty fast.
Yeah.
Let's see. Roll here. You didn't roll very well.
Those don't sound like metal dice to me. Surely.
Benjamin,
What the hell?
remedy this.
What the hell? What the damn hell?
You know what they say? Don't get high on your own supply. All my metal dice are right there in that closet, and that is, you know what? No, it's too late. Okay. So the Derek and Travis and not Diana, y'all hear a like a buzzing, like a kind of like an alarm, but it's muted. So kind of like, but it's not like blasting for everyone to hear, but it's certainly not nothing.
Inside our mechs or outside our mechs?
It's outside your mechs, but it's very faint. Like it's not. It's not
I was
like
gonna say, yeah, they know we're here. We need to.
Okay.
Boogaloo.
Let's move even faster.
Yeah,
And that was so y'all are fairly close to the lab when you start to hear that.
okay.
Yeah.
As we approach the lab, I'm going to start looking on the walls for any computer terminals, like any jack-in terminals, any computer kiosks, anything that I could jack into in order to start grabbing some files.
What's your perception and alertness?
Perception 10, alertness 1.
Oh, okay.
So 11.
Yeah, so you see so like the lab is like right in front of you basically. You know, you kind of went in through some caves out of the main corridor, like some things they're girded with metal, but you're clearly like going into rock tunnels, right?
Okay.
And there are things that are like, there's like scratches on the wall. There's like gouges where things have been pushed around or blasted out. There's some holes and chunks missing, and you do see some computer terminals that are kind of fritzing, but nothing that you would necessarily trust jacking into.
Okay. So do they look like they've been freshly gouged out? Like they've been freshly blown? Is that
within
is
the
that what
last
you're
day or
talking
two?
about?
Yeah.
I mean, does it look like when I was there?
Yeah.
Different?
Are
Okay,
these
yeah.
his? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a shootout here, right? It wasn't just him.
Mm-hmm.
He got into the mech because a shootout had started, and
Right.
so there's like blasts and craters and like it wasn't just like people with pistols. There were mechs shooting at each other. Now that's further in, but as he was leaving, he was like,
Okay. He's pushing stuff around.
pushing mechs out of the way into the wall. people.
Hell
Are
yeah.
there any just crushed mechs still in the walls or anything like that?
No, yes.
Anything's
Yes.
been salvaged?
No, nothing's been
Okay.
salvaged. Yeah. There's
Okay.
crust mechs. There's people that are
Neat.
gone. Yep. Meat.
That are gone. They've been jellified.
Yeah. People that Zach came down with, and scientists and whatever else. You don't see any scientists yet. Once you get into the lab, you may see some. Right now, you're just seeing what look like to be miners or escort security guards or whatever, and those types of mechs have been. There's nothing looks salvageable unless you wanted to put lots of time into it. He just obliterated them. These are not military grade mechs. These are service and normal guard mechs.
Maybe a scientist might have like a
Key card.
like a data chip or a key card or something if we find any bodies around.
Okay.
I'll start scanning for organic material.
Okay. Yeah, you
I don't know if that's a scanner I have, but I'm just going to start looking for things that are shaped and the size of people.
So, after you've been going in for a little while, Randy, your mech starts alerting you to, like, at the entrance of the cave. Y'all have gone in for probably a good 200 or 300 meters by now. It's not mechs. It's like drones that are flying in behind y'all.
I mean, military mech drones, or
not mechs,
little drones.
Little drones.
Okay.
Locusts.
So, but Randy, you're the only one who notices that, or who
Benjamin pointing to his camera as if we
right.
can tell.
You,
Would
viewer.
I recognize them from either A, being like military background, are these recon scout drones, or
yes.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, I would radio to the other two. It looks like they sent some scout drones down here about 300 meters.
Yeah,
we've got company.
Yeah, so we
maybe we could use a cave in behind us.
Maybe. Hope there's a way out of here.
Yeah,
I guess maybe we should figure out if we didn't have a way out yet. Can I look up at the ceiling or down at the floor? Are there any of these hatch-like? I can't imagine that they would hide this is a secret it's a secret lab with an even secreter door,
right,
for the mech.
Yeah. So okay. So y'all, after you've gone in through this tunnel, it opens up into a very, very large space. Right. This is like a hangar, like you might see, like in any Gundam show where the Gundam's kind of hanging there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's no mech hanging there. But it's that sort of setup. It's huge. It's got scaffolding along the side where you've busted out. So the scaffolding's all in disarray and such. There are people in a couple people in lab coats. They don't wear lab coats to build mechs, but there's there's computer terminals that have been busted. There's all it's this big open warehouse looking place where they were uploading software to this thing, and behind the scaffolding and the kind of blocked by the scaffolding a little bit is what appears to be the outline of a hangar door. But you can what kind of sensors do y'all have on your mech?
I have the C-cam and the all-around vision.
C-cam do again.
That's the close combat for your mech has additional sensors that can track nearby foes when attacking an enemy at immediate or short range. This accessory increases your accuracy by 2.
I have infrared.
Okay, the infrared will work.
I have the C-cam also, but that's it.
Okay.
About how long is it going to take for those recon drones to
They're not
get close and maybe spot us?
They're not going much faster than y'all were going because y'all have pretty high maneuverability. So it'll probably take at the speed that you're tracking them, it'll probably take about 5 to 10 minutes for them to get to you. Now,
could I make improvised explosives?
Can you make improvised explosives in 10 minutes?
I mean, could I? I mean, it says it takes 2 Let's
With
see. With
Tinkerer?
Tinkerer, it
Yeah.
says
You can make a grenade.
I think it only takes like what two
2 actions.
actions. That's only
Okay.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's only
Yeah.
10 seconds like that. So can I just spend some time, like hop out of the mech real quick and just be like, I'm just gonna make some and maybe set it up in case we need to blow this thing behind us.
Yeah. Okay. Make a. I guess a craft.
It was intelligence and craft.
Intelligence and craft. So your
My intelligence is
7. Your craft
7.
is nothing. So, all right.
I put it in?
This
I didn't.
this is gonna have a.
Randy, you didn't put anything in craft.
I think I put it into repair.
I'll
I
let you
forgot.
since you're making explosives. I'll let you use. Oh no, I was gonna say weaponry, but that's like using weapons, right? So,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I put it into repair and recovery.
You rolled a 0. You're good. So you're able to scout. There's lots and lots and lots of electronic parts around. So you can make.
Any chemicals to make just some.
There's jet fuel. There's
That wouldn't melt steel beams, though.
That's true. Yeah. There's like hydraulic fluid. There's basically anything that would be used to oil, engine
Power
oil,
an internal combustion engine.
to power the engines and all the parts of Derek's mech are all around. So if that's the chemical coolants, antifreeze, all that stuff.
Yeah, so I'm sure with what I have and what I know, I can make up just a simple explosive, and then some sort of.
Y'all also just have guns and.
I know,
stuff.
but
Okay.
I want to be able to do it from a distance.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can we try to find an access panel to open the hangar door, or barring that, can I try to use the mech to pry it open?
Yeah. So an interesting thing here, Randy, since you're the only one with infrared, actually let me have all of you make an insight check. That one. So okay, so the two who came in from the outside, y'all are aware that this does not seem like this door would lead to the outside, because you're underground about 120 meters, right? And you are this part of the volcano is pretty thick anyway. So even
Okay.
So it's not just on the other side of that door is freedom, right?
Right.
Okay.
So on the other side of that door is either more labs and or factory style manufacturing, or solid rock, or an elevator that goes straight up. All of those are options, but we certainly don't want the factory manufacturing floor. That. Right. That's the worst option.
Yeah.
But we'll take it.
Those are the people you're fighting for. Maybe they are.
I'll never tell.
Well,
or they're just all new age military officers.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way,
that we could kill on the way out.
Even if they are
all right
allies, just play the New Age anthem on the intercom as we leave, so they think that we're New Age no matter what.
Playing the New Age music over your mech.
Okay, so Randy's building explosives. What are you two doing?
I guess trying to get this door open, or no? What did we decide on that?
Was I able to see any bodies around the floor?
Yeah, there's bodies around the floor.
I'm going to open my cockpit and jump out and just start rifling through pockets.
Okay, there's a few credit chips. There's cell phones and tablets and such. There's here. Do you have a?
If there's a tablet, then I'll jack
charged.
into it with my computer.
No, they haven't been charged in a day
I'll hop up to my cockpit and plug it in there.
Oh, okay. So
nice try, Benjamin. This is the future, buddy.
This is the future.
We've got USB lightning cables everywhere.
You rolled a 9. What's your
ouch.
Yeah, what's your computer? So you get +2, so that helps. You have 3.
I mean, my computer's is 3.
11. Okay, all right. Yeah, so, all right, you can access the tablet. What are you looking for?
The name of Derek's mech, and then launch protocol.
Okay, so the name of Derek's mech is Deimos.
Hey, I found the name of your mech. It's called Deimos. Means fear in Latin. So have fun with that.
That's cool.
And when you say that, the mech kind of just starts shaking its head no.
Oh, he seems to have an opinion about
He
that.
didn't like that one.
No.
We'll
He
think of
didn't like
something else.
Okay.
And launch protocols, it says it's through the door. Like they were not ready to like you're seeing here. There's still stuff that it's not. They weren't ready, but that's how they intended to get it out was through that door.
Their plan was to use this door. I think we have to take the risk. I don't think there's any other way of getting something 30 meters high out of a volcano.
It's too bad it can't fly.
Yeah. Is there a panel or anything? I imagine.
Panels
Panel
are
that
all
we can
busted.
use? Okay, I'm just going to try to pry it open then.
All right, that's what I was hoping.
Yeah. My mech
right.
has a strength of 10.
Nice.
Okay.
You roll a 6, so the thing, yeah, your mech just
Hell yeah, brother.
and
The fog hisses down.
it's no fog because I mean
It's not fog, it's lava.
you just busted these doors. They're not going to be able to close, right? Because
I just close them back.
it is pitch black, so you can see in. Like it feels like it's absorbing the light, kind of, where you look in and the light from the lab is into the area maybe a few meters, and beyond that it's pitch black. And what you can see, there's 2 plates that are about the size of your mech's feet, and they're on rails that go into the darkness.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Can I flip on the floodlights or something?
Infrared, see anything in there?
No, it is very cold. There's no perturbations or changes in heat signature at all. Just everything's the same. So you said you flip on floodlights? Do you have floodlights?
I mean,
floodlights aren't an accessory that we've put in the book.
Okay. Okay.
if I gotta pay money to put a light on the car.
Sure. Okay. All right. So, your lights.
It is the future, so
They don't see very far. They do illuminate further in, and it's all the same. What you can see are the rails go into the darkness further.
Yeah.
So
it's like, guys, I think I found the way out. I'm gonna, or a way. I don't know if it's out. I'm gonna step onto the plates.
I still recommend a cave in before we leave. We still know that the drones are coming.
Okay.
yes, yeah, that's a good one.
say the word.
Let it rip.
Proceed, Kai.
Everyone ready?
Yes, I'm back in my mech, and I'm right behind Eric.
Yeah, I'd be in my mech at this point too, and just like as we start to head out, just
Well, okay, so are y'all gonna just walk through the tunnel? Are y'all? I mean, this.
I was gonna put
flying.
I could pick them both. One in this hand, one in this hand,
I could fly.
and step on the panel.
Yeah, Randy and I can both fly after.
Step on the
him.
rails.
Oh right, yeah. They have jetpacks and stuff. They can just fly
Yeah,
after
okay.
you.
I mean,
Okay.
it's cooler if I carry him, but whatever. I mean, if y'all want to play the
It'd be
dumb
really
way, it's
cool
fine.
if I docked on Derek's back and became his jetpack.
Okay.
I feel like that would be slower.
We'll let the rails figure that out.
It would be like Derek's huge mech with butterfly wings underneath it.
Butterfly in the sky.
It would increase his firepower by 2.
Okay, so
And give you access to a flamethrower.
That's cool.
that is cool. Are you gonna jump on his back? Or are you just gonna fly?
No, I'll just fly after him.
Okay, so Derek, what are you doing? They're following you.
I'm on the rails, right?
Did we see any results from Randy's explosion? Did it?
Oh
work?
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know?
The y'all are the thing caves in. The lights are flickering for whatever emergency lights were there. You affected some of the cables. They're flickering.
Okay, cool. I'm
and-
satisfied.
and so you're gonna put your feet on the thing.
Yeah, it seems like some kind of, well, to my smart self, it seems like some kind of rail system.
Yeah.
Where they,
A launch catapult of some kind.
yeah.
Okay, when you put your feet on the foot pads, at first it feels like nothing's happening, right? You just kind of and
Derek, just go like this. Gunk. With your mech. Gunk.
Talk.
Give it the old Fonzie love tap.
Yeah.
Okay, so these LEDs along the rail light up in a deep red along the rail, and you feel yourself tilting forward, and then you start going kind of slowly, but picking up speed.
Okay.
Descending lower?
Right now descending straight ahead.
I'm gonna, I don't know, I guess help Diana brace herself better.
I mean,
Maybe.
Don't worry, honey.
Well, like maybe she could sit on my lap or something like that, so that way she's not like blown into the back of the mech or something.
So she'll sit and then use her mag slippers while she's sitting on something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean something. I mean,
And Derek is holding on to her.
Right.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm scared.
Okay. So you go faster.
At any point, does it seem like his rail cars are going to get faster than Randy or I?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab onto his legs.
I can pick up Randy's little guy.
No, I'm good. I'll just hang on to the back.
You're grabbing onto his legs.
If he's about to start flying if he's about to start moving faster than we can fly.
Yeah. He's got strength 10. Oh, that's him.
Oh yeah, I'll use my anchor cables
To anchor onto him.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's fine. Okay. So he. Okay. So you anchor onto him. He does slow down slightly. You notice that even though you're accelerating, you're also going up. Like,
cool.
You're starting a kind of to curve upwards, and you still don't see any light ahead. You just notice the change in orientation.
Man, it really sucks if they didn't finish this tunnel.
We're just gonna
launch into a wall.
So suddenly, Derek, a map, a very very rudimentary map pops up on your screen. That it looks like just like a kid drawing of the path that it looks like you're taking. Like it's got like a little X that's you, and it's kind of showing a path, and it's showing you approaching the wall of the outer wall of the volcano, and you see nothing ahead of you.
I'm gonna get in the radio. Hey, is the outer door opening?
Don't know what to make of this map. Hey, I as a person and as a character don't know what to make of this map.
So you don't think the outer door is opening?
I mean, maybe not. How far away from the outer door are we?
You're pretty close now.
Are we at medium range?
Yes, and it like you have maybe a minute or 30 seconds before you reach it.
Can I fire my beam rifle?
Yes,
which is just my so I test the beam rifle, and for the listener, I've kind of modeled my mech after Metroplex from Transformers. He's a Titan class Transformer. He's like a city almost, but just think of a big bulky dude. He's got like missiles and rockets or whatever on his arm. So I imagine, attached. I have one beam rifle, but maybe I shoot it from here. Maybe I shoot it from here. It's attached. So
for the listener, attached just means it can't be disarmed. It's somewhere it's somewhere in his body. It's not a separate gun that he holds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wherever it feels thematically coolest to shoot from. So maybe I just beam rifle from the
Your
wrist.
pelvis.
Like guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so You start shooting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot ahead. Maybe weaken this wall so when I crash into it, I just fly through it instead.
All right, so 5 plus firepower.
Travis, are you linked onto me to
Oh,
give me
yeah.
bigger firepower?
Oh, that's not yours.
No.
Oh, that is. So your firepower is 4,
Yes.
but 5 plus 9. So you rolled a 1. So the entire
That's good in this game, listener. Rolling low is very good in this game.
yeah. So we're using D10s just so you can tell, but we're using 0 through 9 instead of 1 through 10. And so 0 is the lowest you can get. It basically whatever your stats are, you're trying to get as far below that as possible. So higher stats are good. Rolling low is good. Okay, so the entire tunnel fills with a bright light. It's actually very, very blinding as you just fire. And how long are you going to fire for?
As long as I need to, I guess. Until I start seeing some daylight.
I mean, you can't see anything because you've just filled a cave with a beam rifle. Like,
I'll just keep shooting until I hit the wall.
okay, you're pretty far behind them because they're going much faster than you.
Yep.
So you see, so you've been going along. You could barely see them. If in fact at some point they kind of disappeared into the darkness as you flew ahead, and the only way you could tell where they were is because the LED lights were kind of broken up by them on them, and you suddenly see that the entire cave in front of them is filled with light, and behind them they're leaving a trail of debris that you're kind of flying through.
Fun, thanks.
Yeah, so we're gonna make a defense check.
Yay! Should have held on, buddy.
So all right,
I could have. My
Fool!
thought was I was going to hang on like a kid does on the side of a pool. You know.
Yeah.
all right. Okay? You're fine. So
I have no defense.
what?
I said,
Yeah,
thank
your
God,
defense
I have
isn't
no
great,
defense. Yeah.
but the reason I'm not using metal dice is because for some reason these dice roll great. So all right, you rolled a 3. So
Metal dice roll great too.
yes, they do, but I don't want to mess y'all
These
up.
are just lucky ones currently for us.
Well, I only keep the lucky ones. I give the rest to my kids.
Savage.
So okay, so there's debris that's like pelting you as you go through, but your defense holds up, and then suddenly you see them burst out into the Martian sky, and so you see a
Butterfly
hole,
in the sky.
and so you're shooting, and at the time that you finally break through, the outside wall has been disintegrated by your beam rifle, and you are kind of launched almost vertically, and you can't fly, right?
While we're in... No, he can't fly.
Okay.
I was going to say, while we're in midair, I'll attempt to dock. And say, I'm about to save your bacon, kid. My character's Russian. I am about to save your bacon, kid.
Who's the kid in this?
My character's like 45.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if it was Randy.
No, saving you. You can't fly.
Randy's not even
Yeah,
out of the tunnel yet.
Yeah.
You've
That's
just
right,
been
okay.
launched into the air with blasts coming from your
With
thing.
arms wide open.
No, this is where it goes. Take on me, take on me.
So
Let me just body slam some mechs up there.
I'll dock and then use my jetpack to soften our land.
Dang. It was going to be a lot cooler when he went. But that's
it
fine.
was.
That's
Would
fine.
be cool. We
But
were
you might have,
robbed.
Eric,
you might have taken
I-
some damage though, so that's
I robbed
fine.
you of that moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so you descend onto Mars, and as you descend, a couple things happen. So, Randy, you fly out of the mountain, and you see them landing right as you fall. As you come down, about say half a kilometer away, you see them kind of. It launched them far, right? But you see a couple things. Actually, okay. So actually, all of everybody needs to roll. So Randy's gonna see that stuff, but okay. Everybody has high perception, don't you?
I don't. I have a 4.
Ooh, what's your alertness?
1.
Okay, you're not gonna see this stuff. Okay, Diana is going. So Diana is gonna see it. So hopefully she's not
saving
too...
your ass.
I
Yeah.
love her.
Can't wait to
She got married after this.
Okay, so Randy and Travis, you well let's do Travis first. As y'all float down, you see that so y'all came out immediately over an Ares unit, and you see the two and then flew past it, and then there were and that one did not react at all, but the two kind of flanking y'all maybe 500 meters on each side both noticed, like they both moved and are kind of marching towards you. So you've got two Ares units.
Benjamin, paint us a picture. What's an Ares unit look like?
Okay, so an Ares unit is a rusty red mobile suit. It's got the whatever you call that strip that the Romans wore over their head, a plume,
a crest.
Yeah, kind of like the tall geese, if you're familiar with Gundam Wing. They're not nearly as big. They've got a spear with the same stats as a sword. They don't throw the spears. They use them kind of like
pike.
Yeah, they use them. Yeah,
halberd.
Yeah, and they've got a shield that's emblazoned with the New Age logo, but otherwise they're very austere. They've got a few markings to kind of serial numbers and such. But these are standard issue. These are like the general land unit of the New Age on Mars. Yeah, these are. I mean, they're not infantry, right? They're mech units, but they.
But like grunts.
Yeah, exactly. These are not ace pilots. These are the occupying
Mooks.
forces. Yeah, these are the if you're gonna march a column, these are the ones that those would be, right?
Cannon fodder.
Yes, but they do evoke like a Roman legion, right? And they're meant to, and they are marching toward. So you've got two from each side marching towards Derek and Travis. Now, Randy, you see something else.
How tall are the Ares units, by the way?
They're 18 meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Derek's like, I just want to make sure I'm still taller.
Just want to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Yeah. You see something else, Randy. As you come out of the tunnel, you can look down and see them descending, and the two Ares units notice them and start to go towards them. But you also see like a smoke cloud kind of on the horizon a little bit. And it's a very thin smoke cloud, but out of it you see like hundreds of small black objects coming out of this, just kind of dispersing out of this.
So I'm going to assume that this
cloud
is in correlation with the bomb that I set. Maybe or no?
The bomb is behind you. It's in the tunnel backwards.
Oh, okay,
This is forward. So this is like kind of in the desert area that you see.
Oh, okay.
From the direction that you came from when you first approached the mountain.
So military base, or it's like the base of its units.
I mean, you're not
deployed, probably.
Y'all aren't close to the base. The
Enhance.
base is on the the base is on the other side of Mars. Like y'all are not close, but it's coming from the same direction y'all approached on. Okay.
I think we got some Mars bats coming in.
Great.
Or Martian bats, or those things from Pitch Black. I'm not sure.
I hope it's the Mars bat.
I don't know what either of those are. Okay.
Oh, I'm just making
A bat from Mars.
a bat on Mars. They're not anything really. It's just it's a big,
Okay.
bunch of
So
bats.
what you saw?
Oh, great. So drones or something else is coming
fine.
from the desert, you're telling us?
Yeah. Well, so what?
Nice.
So you've got.
Well, I'm
two...
asking Randy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
oh, great. So something else is coming from the desert. Awesome.
And it kind of dissipates, right? You saw a cloud of smoke, very similar to what comes out when you use your smoke screen. And out of that cloud, you saw several dozen of these black things, and they all kind of spread out to where they're really hard to track. And then the smoke screen dissipates, and there's nothing else there.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Anyway,
Okay. So the Ares have noticed you. They dock their spears on they have a little thing, a magnetic, and they reach back and they pull out their where did I put my Ares? They pull out their assault rifles and take aim, and now we can roll initiative.
Do it.
Unless y'all just want to run away.
first combat. No, first combat.
We fight to run away.
Limit
I'm not
of the day.
leaving without an Ares.
I'm not leaving without crushing a mobile suit in my bare hand.
Okay.
So you said that there's 3 Ares total, correct?
There are 3 Ares.
total.
One of them is completely unreactive. Does not act like it notices y'all at all.
Dips.
That's the one I want.
Oh, I was gonna shred it. but
You were
I
gonna
guess.
what?
I was gonna shred it.
Why? It's not doing
Because
anything.
yet. I figured y'all take the other 2, but anyway.
Oh,
Well,
okay. That makes sense.
Okay. So are you detaching from Derek?
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes. Yeah. So
I am gonna detach. Yes.
All right. All right. So initiative is going to be.
So initiative is dexterity plus alertness for each person. But in mech combat, the pilot can choose to use piloting instead of alertness.
Okay.
You said dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dexterity plus. All right. So they're rolling against. Ooh. Okay. They rolled a 9, and then each of you. Travis rolled a 0.
Per usual.
Derek rolled a 1,
Nice.
and Randy rolled a 1. My goodness. Okay.
So I'm at a negative
Yeah.
11.
So the order will be, they rolled a 9, so they're going last. Are you using, piloting or alertness? Let me just
Who?
look here.
Randy is using alertness. So I have dexterity 10, alertness 2, so I'm at 12 total.
And you rolled a 1,
1,
so
I'm 11 under.
11 under. Derek, you also rolled a 1.
I have the same stat. It's 11 either way.
Okay, so y'all, I'll let y'all choose which one y'all want to do. Travis, you rolled a 0, but you're...
I'm using pilot, so my 8 plus 5 is 13.
Okay, so you get to go first.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to detach, and then how far away are the 2 that are moving?
They're at long range, but they're kind of walking towards you with their guns, so they will get to medium range soon, like in a round.
My movement is 480. So can I get to them in 1 move, or would I have to use 2?
You can get to them in 1 move.
Okay. I am going to use.
Well, they're coming from opposite directions, so you can only get to one of them in 1 move.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick the right one.
Okay.
The one to mine and Derek's right. I'm going to use 1 action to zip towards him, and I'm going to use my 2nd action to link with my hacking cable. So linking with my hacking cable takes a called shot attack.
Okay.
At immediate range.
Okay. Their called shot target number is 5. So what's your?
My accuracy is 10.
Okay. You need
And I have the CCAM, so 12.
Yeah. So 12. All right. So you need a 7 or lower. You rolled a 1. And y'all want to see? I'm not lying. Just because I keep rolling these 1s here. Well, y'all can't see. Can you see that? That's a 1.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
That is my Russian luck.
Yeah.
If you're going to be rolling for us the entire time, maybe we should get a dice
Oh, yeah.
cam.
A
And
dice
attach
cam?
it to attach it to the dice tower.
Maybe I'll change up the dice here. All right, but yeah, you have no problem. You rush up to them and immediately.
Okay. So I guess that means I only have one action left, so I can't perform a full hack. Let me make sure.
You get
When
3
mechs are-
actions, right?
Yes, I have 3.
So disengage, move, and attach, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you want to go next? Let's do Derek since y'all were in the same place.
Yeah.
That'll make more sense.
Okay. Which one is the closest to me? The one that's not reacting?
The one to your left, because the one on the right will have stopped to deal with Travis.
No.
So
What about?
The one
Wasn't
on the
there a
left is
third
still
one?
the third one wasn't moving, so it's the furthest away.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just move to the left one then. It's got a move of 320 meters.
Yeah. Okay. You can get to it.
Okay. Is talking to the person
It's
free?
You can do something else while you're talking. Yeah.
Can I? What's the situation with calling shots?
So to call a shot, you can say what part of whatever it is you're trying to hit. So normally it's however many below. So for the areas, it's 2 below for just to hit them, which is not that hard. But to call your shot, it's 5 below. So basically, their maneuverability is the called shot number. The normal target number is their maneuverability divided by 2 rounded down.
Okay, so because I have 8 maneuverability, my
Your
shot
called
would be
shot
8.
number should just be 2 higher. It should be 4. Unless you have something special that your guys have.
Okay, so it's just 2 higher?
Yeah.
Okay, I did a couple of these wrong. That's fine.
But also, Benjamin, since your Ares guys have shields,
They do have
No
shields,
matter-
yes.
yeah, then
I figured that meant they could block any non-called shot. Right?
no. So shields mean that whenever you get hit, you can always determine which section takes damage, including the shield.
Right. So they can block. If they don't call their
What-
shot, they can block it with their shield until the shield's destroyed.
No, but it's useless to call a shot against somebody with a shield.
I see,
Which,
okay.
which I forgot. I didn't realize they had shields either.
Okay.
So-
Well, I mean, they have shields with the New Age symbol, and yeah,
Right.
they're not high quality shields, but they look cool.
Yeah, so at the stage, don't call a shot because you're just gonna make it harder on yourself for no reason.
Well, calling a shot with a hacking table is different. Are you saying they can just stick their shield in front of the hacking cable and?
I had written through the book a few times that calling a shot against an opponent with a shield is useless.
Okay.
So,
But you weren't dealing damage, right? So that
I wasn't dealing damage though.
I think what you did was fine. But if you try to call a shot that's doing damage against a shielded opponent, then yeah, there's no point. Okay.
So when you don't call a shot with an attack that deals damage, when it's just a normal attack, the defender gets to choose where the damage goes, including a shield, including dividing the damage up among their 3 sections. If you do call a shot, then you get to choose which section takes all the damage. If you're holding a shield, you always are the defender, basically.
Yeah.
And people can't call shots against you. Because if you're holding a shield, then you're always defending.
So what we're saying right now, Derek's
Actually,
call
this
shot.
is different. So they pulled out. They have. No, this is different. You can call the shot on this one because they remember they docked their shield and
to pull out an assault rifle.
to pull. Well, actually, yeah, to
Or
pull
their
out
beam rifle?
the assault cannon. It's not. It's. You can tell this is. Well, I don't know if you can tell. The military people can tell that it's a physical weapon, not an energy weapon.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean, whatever Benjamin wants to say, because he's the game mechanic, is fine. If he puts his shield away, then
I mean, he like they have docked their spear and shield. Those are obviously their close range stuff, but the assault cannon is a 2-handed weapon, so they're getting ready to shoot at you. So he might have basically he might have the shield docked on his arm as he does this, but he's not blocking his feet and his head, moving the gun around like that. So if you don't call your shot, he can direct it to his shield. It's another body part.
Right.
But if you call your shot, you can get around it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, let me call the shot. So move up. First action, move up to him.
okay.
Second action, call my shot. I'd like to attack to call a target on his mobility, and I'm gonna attack him with the Crush Claw.
Derek wants to chop his legs off.
Boom.
Okay. So you.
So what do you need from me?
Ooh, you have accuracy 4.
Oh, is accuracy for attacking also? I thought it was only for. I played myself.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
hard.
thought
for
it was
you.
only for what?
I thought it was only for firepower, for aiming.
Oh no, accuracy is it's the same way in human combat that it's always dexterity
Oh, okay.
to hit. It's always accuracy to hit.
Yeah. So
Do
calling
you
shots is
want to
gonna be hard for
reallocate
you.
anything?
I mean, yeah, I'd probably take some points out of security
Okay.
and put it in accuracy.
I'll let you just because you just got your mech. Well, I'll let you do that.
Okay, so
I mean, I modified my mech last night too, so
In session 3, no.
yeah. So I put 2 bonus points into security for a total of 9. I'm gonna put that back at 7 and bump accuracy up to 6 instead.
And that's where your two bonus points are. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So but still calling a shot means you need a 2 or lower to hit to call a shot on the Ares. You still want to do that?
I guess not. Let me just hit regular then.
Okay. All right. You don't hit. Okay. So you just reach out, and they're like, "Oh, interesting."
With
You have one more. You have one more action.
Yeah. Let me. What's the rule on grappling?
grappling requires a called shot attack, and then instead of dealing damage, you can initiate a grapple. These rules are on page 42.
Okay.
And I have them up because whenever the hacking cable is activated, it's considered. So whenever you're grappling, the person who started the grapple and succeeds is called the upper hand. They have a set of actions available to them. And then the person who's the victim of the grapple is called the lower hand. And they have a set of actions available too. The lower hand has fewer actions available, and one of their actions is called gain the upper hand. So they can switch positions.
It's like wrestling.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
like wrestling.
Let me just try to use a Crush Claw again then.
Okay. Called or not?
Non-called.
Okay. You hit this time, and actually,
Yeah.
if you'd called your shot, it was a 2, so you could have.
Ah.
All right. So this time he uses.
You got that
strength.
dog in you, Derek?
Well, I didn't end up taking.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
All right. So it's 2 plus strength. Your strength 10, so that's 12.
12.
Ooh, you rolled a
With
2 again, so that's 10 damage.
10 damage.
But since it wasn't called, they're just 8 of that. Their shield just. You reach out, you crush their shield completely, and it falls
Nice.
down in a crumpled mess.
Hell yeah.
Let me.
Nice, dude.
And
Yeah,
also,
shields in this game are basically like HP repositories. They just
Yeah.
They
I was
just soak
thinking
a bunch of damage.
Shields. Like when I saw shields, I assumed, like an energy shield. Like it's. I didn't know how like a
Oh.
physical shield. I mean, it's just my own fault.
and then they also when you were grabbing the shield, you also got part of what the shield was attached to. So they're going to take 1 on mobility and 1 on vitality. Okay.
How they
Like
looking?
vitality?
I mean,
Sensors?
fine.
Do you mean sensors? Mechs have sensors. Humans have vitality.
Oh, right. Yes, I meant.
No, you're
No,
right.
they also have
Mobility and
mobility, weapons, and sensors.
weapons. It's weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, they're taking. I meant weapons, mobility, and weapons. Okay, Andy.
So I was going to go for the third one that they had leaped over. So how far am I from that one?
So when you flew out, it's like directly underneath you, still not moving.
I mean, like it's not moving. Like it doesn't look like it's being piloted.
It has shown no. It hasn't moved. It hasn't reacted to anything. It's just standing there.
Kill them, Randy. Atom Smasher them.
Okay, but like how high above them am I? But like
I
how
mean,
far
you're
am I?
flying your. I mean, how far
I have
did you fly
480.
out?
I mean, I don't know. But I have
Basically,
480
the
speed.
place that it was basically right next to the entrance. He blasted, so Derek blasted out of this tunnel, and the
Yeah.
place where this Ares is standing is maybe 20 meters from where the blasted hole is. And so when you flew out, you flew directly over this area. So how high did you go? That's up to you. I don't know.
Okay.
Did you just keep flying?
I feel like if this thing hasn't reacted at all, it must be just unoccupied because it's like, why would it not be?
That's my thought too. That it's
Yeah.
unoccupied.
Okay. So how far am I from them then?
You're about like 350 meters from each one.
Okay. So I
In
just
different
want
directions.
One
Yeah, man. With maneuverability 10, we can zip around the battlefield. We can.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go to the one Derek is fighting. Or let's see. Yeah, let's see. I want to do. Let's try it. I want to try my cannon that I have.
Wait, so are you
it
zipping
is-
over to it? You don't really need to do that, huh? If
Yeah,
you're gonna use
we
the
don't need
cannon.
to. I'm gonna get to medium range.
Okay.
If I'm already there, then I'll just stay still. So am I within medium range? I don't remember what that is.
The medium range is
100 to 500 meters.
So yeah,
Yep,
I should be
yes.
within range.
Yep.
Great. So yeah, so I'll just use first action. I'll do a cannon shot. So mine does a burst of 5. So it's 2 plus fire, burst of 5. So that means it's 5 bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's 2 plus fire 5 times.
Okay, so burst. This is how many shots are fired per action. The roll to hit is made only once, but damage is rolled separately for each bolt.
Okay.
So it's 2 plus fire 5 times if it hits.
Yes.
If it hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
Sick, dude.
Are you calling your shot?
Let's see. My firepower is 8. So for my thing, I just roll firepower.
You have to
to
roll
hit-
accuracy to
to
hit.
hit, you roll accuracy.
So, okay, so it's 8. Nah. I'm just gonna shoot normal.
Okay. You shoot. Okay. You hit. You
Okay.
rolled a 3, and so 2. All right. So your firepower is 8. So it's everything under 10, right?
Randy's gonna shred this guy.
Wait. It's 2
Yeah.
plus fire. So yeah. So okay.
So
okay,
8 goes to
over.
10.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry,
All right.
sorry.
So that's 10, 20, 29, 37, 42 damage.
This is a minigun that you used?
I guess.
Did you
42
make this
healing-
cannon, Randy? Was this the variable assault
Yes.
cannon?
Yes. This is variable assault cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
well,
that's
this is your
24,
formula
30.
of X and Y. And I was
They
like,
only had 38 total, so this guy just disintegrates.
Yeah, I was like, okay, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I had 8 points.
Travis, do you remember that episode of Digimon? I think it was season 3 when Ice Devimon gets obliterated. He's like, as he gets disintegrated.
I remember we were at y'all's apartment
Yeah,
watching that episode. I specifically remember that because we always.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the formula that y'all had. Make sure that I did it right.
Yeah, it's X plus Y. So 2 plus fire with range of 5. Did you pay 7 for it?
I paid 8. I don't remember where my
Attached?
last. I think I attached it. That's what I'm thinking. I just think this is.
Or was it
Excellent.
something else?
All right, so yeah, this thing.
Sonic? Pyrotechnic?
What was it gonna? I was thinking about doing pyrotechnic, but I think I probably just attached it for fun.
All right, so when this thing disintegrates, that very faint alarm that y'all were hearing suddenly just goes, and so it's the Ares' turn. So the one that Travis just attached to, they'll go. The one that
Oh, I thought I had 2 more actions.
oh Okay.
Y'all might need to change how this cannon can work because that's
that was an exceptionally good roll.
And,
okay.
and shots like that happen all the time in Gundam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, people die in one hit in Gundam all the time. This is a MOOC, and we have highly specialized mechs.
Yeah. Remember
Okay.
that I gave y'all bonus points on top of...
Yeah, so these things are pretty OP right now.
Yeah. And that's meant... This first session is meant to, like, make a statement.
Trip.
Yeah. Just like every opening episode of Gundam.
Okay.
Of any Gundam show.
Just like Gundam 00.
Yeah.
When the Exia shows up and just makes a fool out of the flag.
Yeah,
exactly.
just bodies it. All right, I got two more.
Oh, young man!
Don't
be foolish.
I feel like I'm gonna let Travis try to do his thing. But what would y'all want me to do? Because there's the one that we know or we think is unmanned, which you could just go hijack that one probably easier. I don't know. What do y'all want to do?
Whatever y'all want, man.
Yeah, whatever you want. You can destroy the unmanned one.
I mean, I'll crush him. don't put me in a box. I'll crush him.
I mean, I plan on having a character moment where I open his cockpit and then show him the picture of my son and ask if he's seen him.
Have you seen this boy?
Yeah, the Domon Kashu G Gundam plot. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. I'll leave the other mech alone in case that's the one that we end up stealing. If you want to try to steal something, man, I feel like what else?
Fire blindly into the cloud.
Into the cloud. No, I don't think it'll reach that far.
Eat my shorts.
Spell out "eat my shorts" with your gun.
The cloud is dissipating, and the black things that came out of it are too dispersed to be able to see at that distance.
Yeah,
you can't.
Like my character didn't.
I'm so badass.
I think it's a net. I think they're making a net of some kind. I'm really scared.
All right. Well, for now, I think that's the end of my turn. I'll go over and can I help grapple Travis's guy? Assist?
I don't know if it will assist, but you can certainly. It'll take your action to get over there. Oh, do you have three actions?
I have 3 actions.
Okay.
I think we all have 3 actions.
Yeah.
I took Field Commander because you guys said you weren't going to have 3 actions.
Oh,
now I feel dumb.
Oh, I never said that.
Well, then, hey, relocate.
Remember, like I said, and Benjamin knows this too, we designed the game to reward specializing.
Yep.
So we want players to put a 10 in something so that that's what they lean into. And the reward for that is not only being good at that thing, but 3 actions in combat instead of 2. Yeah. All the mooks are getting 2 while you're going to get 3. Like, we want you to feel powerful. We want you to... And that is part of, like, that action economy is part of the reward for specializing.
Okay, I know what to do. I'm going to zip over there, and I want to do a called shot, and I want to try to cut this dude's legs off. Because if Travis snatches it, then...
No, go for it. It's cool.
I
just need to ask him a question.
Yeah. I'm gonna take its legs off. So that's my thing. I call a shot against its legs with my
His target number is reduced by 1 against any attacker not participating in the grapple. And that's true for me too. If Benjamin, you have any surprise attackers who are going to come after me or something.
Actually, instead of do like my weapon attack, I want to use my grapple hand to like the leg.
Okay.
To help, I guess, kind of like, hold them. So, and because I have the Thundermaker on that hand, so I can get to short range because it's a like catapulting anchor grappler hand with a Thundermaker attached to it. So I guess accuracy first.
So he shot, he's moving, and now he's anchor grappling,
which is the hand that has Thundermaker attached to it.
Well, okay, so the Thundermaker is only going to do anything when you use it like a flail.
Oh,
you have to think about what accessories you have, because that's how the game is codified into what you're doing.
Okay, I thought Thundermaker was...
Anchor grapplers are not a weapon. The Thundermaker can only be attached to weapons.
I guess I thought Thundermaker was a thing that like lets you just basically electrify something. I thought it was a modifier. Maybe I didn't read it right.
Yeah, isn't...
It is, but it can only be attached to a weapon. The anchor grappler is a trap.
Okay, never mind then. I'll figure that out later. I'll just attack his leg then with my normal sword or the axe. So I guess it's still accuracy, and then it'll be 3+ strength if it hits.
All right, so your accuracy is an 8.
Do you want to put the Thundermaker on your flail?
Well, the flail is also that hand. So all right. We'll
I'm saying when the hand acts like an anchor, it can't also shock.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my intention. Was it was gonna reach out, grab, and then like shoot electricity down it and like shock them. That's how I had imagined it. So if that's not possible, then I'll do some rearranging before the third session. So for now, I'm just not going to use it. I'm just going to do the normal attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so just accuracy 8.
You don't hit.
Okay. And my turn.
Okay. You then see the one that was staying perfectly still.
Dang.
Reach out with a very large sniper rifle.
He was just very slow to react.
Awesome.
He was asleep.
Aim at the two of you that are attempting to grapple this Ares. So its first action will be to aim.
Awesome.
Aim increases
accuracy by 2.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So it's going to roll, and it's just the goal is just to shoot at all 3 of you that are there. The 2 of you
he said, "Fuck my teammate."
Yeah. So, all right. So it does. I rolled a 9. So
You're allowed to lie. We can't see.
That's what you get for being a moot.
I mean, no, I have.
You're on the wrong side of history, pal.
I have an ace pilot for this one.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, but Ares is just not very good. Okay. Well. The ace pilot gets an extra attack. All right, so it aimed.
What the hell?
Well, it has 3 actions.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so still aiming. It'll try to shoot again. All right. There we go. All right. It hits. Just gets 1. 13. So each take 8.
Me and Travis.
You and Travis 8. And that Ares.
Woof. Okay. I'll mark 4 on mobility and 4 on weapon.
2, 3 mobility, 3 weapons, 2 sensors.
Wait, hold on. The one that Derek originally attacked, that's the same one that Randy just obliterated, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Randy zipped over to where you were. Okay, so Derek's not over there. Okay. Okay. So that's that one. So the one that Travis is attacking just took 8 damage.
I was about to get Gatland. Like it over there.
So it used its shield, so its shield is gone. That's what that does. Okay. And then the one y'all are attacking is just going to use its spear to try to, since you're the one
it is grappling with me. Yeah.
It's grappling with you.
Was that
and it has
solid damage or energy damage?
Energy damage.
Okay.
So if you have a shield,
I have force fields.
Okay, so you get -2 to that. Yeah.
I do not.
I also have reinforced plating.
Nice. Yeah. So Benjamin, your guy can attempt to gain the upper hand, or he can attack, and he can still attack me with the spear if he wants.
Yeah. All right. He's going.
It does say the opponent takes only half of any damage dealt rounded down, and he remains the
damage. Okay. Yeah. So it's going to attack with the spear, and let's see if it hits. What's your target number?
My target number is still 5.
5. Okay. Well, it's probably not going to hit. It does not. Okay. It's going to try to gain.
Try again.
It's going to try to gain the upper hand.
Cool.
So it.
So that's an attack, and he has to beat my target number by 1 or more.
Oh, he still has to beat your target. Oh, but only by.
Only by 1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you can gain the upper hand or escape using this same thing.
Right. Well, he rolled a 9, so these people are terrible. All right. So it tries to jam you with the spear. It misses, and it's like, fine. And also misses. So it's sitting here flailing around while you've got it grappled.
Cool.
And okay. So there were 3. You've killed 1. You've got 1 that's at long range with a beam sniper rifle, and 1 that's grappled by Travis. And Travis, it's your turn.
I am going to attempt. I'm going to use 2 actions to use my hacking cable to attempt canopy protocol. I want to open his cockpit.
Okay. So that's a security check, right?
Security check with a required score of 2 under.
Wait, it's not a security. For you, it's an accuracy check, right?
No, I'm already attached.
You just compare
No, he's
securities. How do we do this?
The target makes a security check
And has to get 2 under.
and has to get 2 under.
They do get 2 under.
Nice. Shit. Fuck me. I'm going to use my last action to activate the smoke screen.
Okay, it activates, and you're still grappled.
Mhm.
Okay.
Everything within the smoke screen gets a +1 to its target number.
Okay.
The smoke screen lasts for 5 rounds until the end of the 5th round.
All right. So I know we did Derek then Randy, but we're gonna go Randy since he's already right there. So
So I want to do 1 action to get into medium range with the sniper,
oh, okay. All right.
and then I'm gonna do my next action to do my cannon 5-shot to get at him.
Destroy him, Randy.
Don't destroy him. Let me do something. Let me do something.
This is gonna be like my first D&D session where I didn't do anything.
Are you calling a shot, or are you just?
I just.
All right. Your accuracy is 8. Okay, you do hit barely. All right. So you have how many dice here? 1, 2,
5.
All right.
Hey, my original plan was to have it be a 1 and 6.
Okay, so that's 1, 6, 16, 25. You do 25 plus 8 is 33. You do 33 damage. However, it has its shield, so does 8 to the shield, and that's 25 left. So we can do 5. All right, so
Is it crippled in any way?
it is not crippled in any way, but its shield is nothing,
Cheese.
and
Swiss cheese.
and it's looking a little shaky. Like it's probably not long for this world, but it's still capable.
Do it again. I got 1 more action.
What's your clip on this?
I think the book says it's...
Should be Y times 6.
Yeah. So you get 6 turns with it before you got to reload.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay. All right, so okay, you hit. I don't even need to roll these.
Roll that beautiful...
1, 10, 15, 21, 25. That is enough for it to... It also crumples into a pile of parts and riddled with holes and jagged metal everywhere, and there's nothing left.
Gather the salvage, boys.
I mean, Travis is still grappled, and it's Derek's turn.
Baby shark.
What's the situation on the cloud thing in the sky?
Travis, there's a smoke screen. Wait, what?
He's asking about your cloud.
Oh,
Yeah.
my cloud. It has. I mean, it's just a faint mist. There's nothing there. You don't.
It's
see
just
a
like
thing.
way off in the distance, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, the cloud was off in the distance. It was like a poop. It was exactly like someone releasing a smoke screen, but there's like no mech in it that you can see. All you can see were those black things that came out from the cloud, and they spread out in kind of like an array, kind of, but just spread out in different directions. You couldn't really. And you can't really see them. There's.
Do I think that like these black things might be cameras or something?
We can do an insight check.
That'd be cool.
Intelligence plus insight.
I think it's like 3.
You don't have insight. Your intelligence is 3. Yeah, so it's you can't succeed this. You have no clue what they are.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just stand around then.
You don't want to go beat
I
up
mean,
Travis's.
Travis is doing his thing with his. I
Could try
I
to
don't know,
go
just-
towards the cloud. You want to ask Diana what she thinks you should do?
Sure.
Because she's just she's on your lap, and while you're sitting there, she's...
Oh, I can see.
That's why I missed last time. It was your fault.
I forgot. Also, I had the C cam, which would have given me +2 accuracy. Also, so I may have hit that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fire. Is the cloud thing medium range?
It's long range.
So if I move 320 meters, would it be medium range?
Yeah.
Let me move once,
Okay.
and then I'll just towards the cloud thing.
Yep.
And I'll just fire my beam rifle into the sky. Like there's no rhyme or reason. Just use my last 2 actions to fire into the cloud. Maybe I'll hit something.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. There's nothing else to do.
You're just firing into the cloud. Okay, hold on.
I don't know if it's a net. Maybe I pop holes in it. If it's a mech, maybe
This
I
just
hit
sounds
it.
like all of us hating Apple products. Just fire your laser into the cloud.
Okay. What's your accuracy again?
It is 6
6.
for
Okay.
shooting.
You fire into the cloud. It's a beam rifle you're using, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you same thing as when you were in the cave. This beam proceeds from your mech into the cloud and just goes off into the distance. And when you're done shooting, the cloud's completely gone.
Killed the cloud, guys.
Nice.
I did it.
You did it.
Was that with what? Was that with 1 action or is that 2 actions?
That was 1 action.
Okay. I mean, does it seem like maybe whatever caused the thing is still active? Can I hold an action? I don't know. I guess I'll just.
You
That's
can
it.
delay.
Yeah.
I'll delay until it's the last thing, and then if nothing happens.
Okay. All right. Travis, the thing is gonna once again try to hit you with its spear. It does not hit you. It's gonna try to hit you again with its spear.
This is the music video to Beat It. Just beat it, beat it. I'm connected, but I'm dodging his attacks.
Your target number? Yeah. Okay. It misses again.
My mouth tentacles are moving all over.
Okay. It missed. Both shots. Y'all are just annihilating these things. Okay. You're back to Travis.
I'll attempt Canopy Protocol again.
Okay. So it needs to make a security check. It passes.
Do I still have my sonic emitter? No, that's what I got rid of for my docking unit. Awesome. I'll just attack with my flamethrower.
Okay.
So I'll just detach cables and just go.
Okay. You hit, and it does how much damage? 5 plus
5 plus firepower.
Your firepower is...
My firepower is 7. So 12.
Okay, you do 9 damage.
He is a flame,
Yes.
and he takes 2 damage per round
Okay,
at the beginning of his turn.
alright.
Normal a flame is 1 damage, but a flame from the mech flamethrower is 2 damage. And I'm not attached. I withdrew from the grapple.
Okay.
I detached the hacking cable in order to flamethrower.
The cockpit protocol is 2 actions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're done? Alright,
Yep.
Randy?
Derek, you're gonna go first this time, so that went first last time.
Unless anything's changed, I don't think there's anything to go.
I mean, there's the one that he.
His thing's on fire.
Yeah, I'm dealing with whatever the cloud thing is.
Okay.
You go ahead. You go ahead first. I don't know.
He's shaking his fist at the clouds.
Angry old mech shakes fist at cloud. Go ahead and light him up, Randy.
I mean,
Finish
it's
the
been
job
working.
with the most OP
One
weapon in the game.
action. What action does? Zip that go over there too, and then just.
Alright, let's try it. Yeah, you hit.
Roll the beautiful bean footage.
Are you... Travis, did you want to try to talk to them before... It's not. No, he rolled terribly. All right.
I would like to talk to him, but I should have done that before I flamethrowered him.
Yeah. All right. So 4, 5, 6, 11, 16, 17, 18 damage. So
I'll send flowers to your widow.
I mean,
okay, so it
yeah.
it has completely lost its no, let me not do that. It is okay. On its last legs here.
So is it
No,
immobile?
It's not. It looks excuse me. I reallocated those damages, so it's got like 1 HP in each section.
Oh, dang.
Two in weapons.
Yeah. If it was like, not a threat, I guess I could talk to it. Can I try to like hail it real quick?
Sure. You hail it. You rebel scum.
Just ask, do you
Why
want to yield?
Will you let me live?
The higher chance of you living if you yield.
Okay. Because it's on fire, right? So it's actually going to take
Well,
its
It's gonna lose
Anyway.
one of these sections next to it. I guess that's a pretty good way to get somebody to yield. They're on fire. It's not too late. You can still make it.
Okay,
Eject
so
now.
the Ares falls to the ground in a flaming wreckage, and the cockpit opens, and the pilot,
Into the dirt.
yeah, like it falls into the dirt. The cockpit just, and the pilot gets out and rolls real quick so that through the fire and starts running towards the volcano, which is at this point, right? The volcano is this area. It's farmland, but it's scrubby. It's very desertish. He's running up the side of the biggest mountain in the solar system. He's going to be running for a long time.
Come on, man.
Are we still in initiative order?
I still technically one turn if that's
okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just want to just take my mech and just like quickly zoom in around in front of him, and if it's possible to kind of do it in a way where like the jets from my jetpack kind of like a lot of turbulence like that. So like I want to get in front of them and cause enough like turbulence that like the wind's gonna knock them back.
All right, roll
Plus, you said you're about to light them on fire with your jetpack. I was like, I don't want to be part of that.
You have maneuverability 10, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah. So I just want to around it and then
Okay,
and be like,
yeah.
like, dude, really?
Yep.
You think did you not see what I just did?
I just wanted you to leave me alone. I could lose my job because y'all aren't
You're
supposed
about to
to
lose your
escape.
life.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm running away.
Are we still in initiative order?
Yep. So it's Derek's turn.
I delay until something
There
changes.
you go.
Okay. So it's
It's the pilot's turn.
the pilot's turn. He's just standing there like this. What do y'all want from me? Just let me run away.
I want to land behind him. I want to open my cockpit, zip down on my zip line, and hold out and walk up behind him. I have my gun, like my cannon arm from my mechanical arm out on my mechanical arm, and then my other arm I have the Polaroid with the picture of my son, and I want to like tap him on the shoulder, hold up the picture. Have you seen this young boy, this young man?
I mean, everybody's seen Aslan.
Where is he stationed? Where does he live?
I mean, we've seen him, but how am I supposed to know where he's stationed? He's probably in battle somewhere. You've never heard of Aslan? He's famous.
That's all I needed.
All right, let's
Take
roll.
take his credentials.
Let's roll Dex here.
You miss point blank. Don't worry, I got it.
Oh my god. This is probably not the best impression to make for Derek, who we're still trying to recruit, but
Derek's
seen
over there
worse.
dealing with the cloud.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit him.
Maybe it's something. I got 3 intelligence. What do you want me to do?
So when damage is 6, it just rolling under 6.
you're rolling under 6, yeah.
All right. Well, you didn't kill him. You only dealt 3 damage. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a gun's supposed to do.
Yeah. So.
But humans don't have as much HP as...
No,
Yeah, how
they
much
don't. But
HP do we
I mean,
have?
he's still alive.
Do you have any more information you could add?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, who knows anything about just random officers? He's famous.
You just said you knew everything about him.
No, I said everyone knows about him. Not everyone knows everything about him. Ah, my leg.
Where was his
You
last
psycho
battle?
bitch!
I think he was in a battle at the Lagrange point, but like it was a big victory. It was all over the news.
We didn't check the news.
Stupid.
How we miss it?
I feel like my character with intelligence 8 would have better questions to ask.
Okay, sure. Well, let's roll here. What is this? Diplomacy and I guess it's the same. All right.
Intimidate for sure.
Do you want to join our team?
But I do get perception for this because of Nobody's Fool.
Yeah. He Oh, I see. Well, that's even better. Okay.
I'm just trying to gather information out of him.
Yeah. So as best you can, what this guy knows is that this is a famous military officer. This is like Eisenhower or
Okay.
Patton or somebody, right? And but I don't know where Eisenhower he's heard of this person. He's at least famous in military circles. But obviously he doesn't go around. He wears a mask in battle, which is probably why you didn't notice, and he goes by Aslan.
Okay.
And he has a mech with lion markings. And so
Okay. That's enough.
Okay.
I'll let him live and walk away.
Okay.
He's yours, Zach Morello. To do with what you wish. I'm done with him.
I'm like on the other side of the...
Yeah, Zach's
He's here.
like a kilometer
I
away.
go back to my
Birds.
cockpit. Okay. No, you're right. I go back to my cockpit. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I just get back in the cockpit and say, the two of you can choose to leave him alive or dead. I'm done with him.
I don't care anything about him. If he
All right,
survives, he survives. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
He's like limping.
I was gonna say, how far is he probably from
It's probably.
society or any kind of way to reach?
I mean,
If we leave him here, is he going to die?
no,
got a
but
phone.
no, he's not going to. Yeah, worst case scenario, he can get into like his mech is on fire but it's not disintegrated like the other ones. He can get in there and radio for help if he needs to, or he can wait for it to I mean, it's pretty beat up. It's not going to follow y'all. Like its thruster units are crippled. It's like got a leg missing, but it's still
It's basically a giant ham radio at this point.
yes. So he can radio for help if he needs to, or he could probably hobble for like an hour and a half and get somewhere that he needs to. Like obviously not to society, but to like an outpost or another Ares or something.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's time for us to jet.
Yeah, let's blast.
Okay. Derek, where you are, you see some of these black things kind of like form a line, and they they're not at immediate range, but they're at close range, and they kind of spiral around you and then go to where the cloud was that you shot into,
I think they are cameras. I think you're right.
and they disappear.
Can I make that insight check at this point?
Yep. Well, I don't know if you see this. This is probably too far away for you to see. They're
Okay,
small.
fair enough.
They're too small to see at this distance.
Dots are doing something. I don't know. Dancing.
Oh, glue.
Yeah. Take me to your base, guys.
Wait, and so Diana looks at you. Are you sure you want to go with them? They just shot somebody for no reason.
Diana, this is not our first.
He just tried killing
Not our
him.
first rodeo. Yeah. What are you talking about? We do this on a daily basis. Diana, are you gaslighting me?
You think
Why are
we're
you
gonna
acting
get,
like you've never?
You think we're gonna get rich joining the revolution? You said this mech was gonna make us rich.
Yeah. Look, we just beat up 3 Ares with no problem. Didn't even
Okay.
take a lick of damage. No
All right,
one,
I
one
trust
attacked
you.
us. Thank you. Thank you.
Randy.
Me.
Randy got a body count.
Right.
I'm over here just like etching 3.
I was about to say Randy's scratching tally marks into the side of his mech.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all
Randy's
take
got
off.
himself.
So y'all are okay. A couple things. Obviously, your trucks are still inside the mountains, so you're just in your mechs, flying
abandoned.
through. Okay. Do any of you have a cloaking device of any sort?
Smoke screen.
That's all I have too.
Okay. After you've been traveling for about 5 minutes.
I do have a sensor scrambler, which is useful on one mech at a time.
Okay.
So we'll just leave all but one mech dead.
Well, I mean, that's
We kill
Yeah.
10 mechs. We leave
Yeah.
one sensor scramble.
Send a message.
yeah. It actually might be worth it to scramble the mech that's just laying there on the ground. But so y'all fly off. Okay. As you're flying off, are y'all avoiding society and stuff? I guess trying to go around.
Yeah, we want to stay
Mars
as much in the desert as possible.
All right, and that's fine. Mars is sparsely populated. As you are flying, after about 5 minutes, not very long. Actually, let's have everybody.
Actually, Benjamin, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Does Lone Wolf Shipping have any nearby depots that I can use as a hideout?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to offer that as an idea. Say, it might be better for us to lay low at one of my nearby hideouts rather than leading the New Age directly back to our base.
Works for me.
Okay. So it's going to take you about half an hour to get there. I assume you radio them and talk to them.
Yeah.
Okay. They're fine, but they say, look, like, you know, we love you. You do a lot of good work, but we don't want you leading the New Age to us either. So we need to, you know, we're neutral in this whole thing. So so go park in this mountain, and we'll come get your stuff separately and make it look like a salvage operation. Just kind of bury yourself in the sand a little bit, and then we'll come pick you up in a truck.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay.
I also have Ties Underworld. I'll use them next time.
Okay. All right. So while y'all are flying to that point, after about 5 minutes, which is a couple kilometers at least away from Olympic City, y'all notice behind you. Well, actually, only Randy notices behind you that a small a smallish mech. It's about the same size as Travis's mech. Flickers into view.
That one dude just
Take me with you.
And it's keeping pace with y'all. It doesn't. There's no sensor locks or anything as far as you can tell. It's kind of like a red camouflage color, and it is not marked with. It's not marked with anything.
Is there any like cliffs or valleys or anything like that if we smoke screened could then try to dip behind?
No, it's pretty flat where y'all are, okay. Except for there's the rendezvous point is kind of in the distance, and it's a mountainous area, but it's flat until you get there.
What if we just stop and look at it?
And wait for it.
Yeah. Does it catch up to us, or does it stop and hide or anything like that?
Y'all stop.
Yeah.
It comes towards you, and Svetlana, you're getting hailed.
I'll answer it.
Okay. Well, it's a kind of a nasally female voice. That was so cool. That was awesome. This is gonna make great footage. I can't believe I got to see it. I thought I was gonna miss it because y'all were gone so long, but I saw it. Please, I'm here, and I can show you the footage.
No reporters.
Derek.
Is it someone we know?
That was exactly the goal. We'll see the footage when we eventually return to base.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
We don't want to lead the New Age direct. Are we being tailed or tracked by the New Age?
No, not that I can tell. No one can track my mech. It's very hard to see. He even shot at me and he missed.
Was that Cloud your cameras?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
I'm smart as shit. I just don't know how to roleplay a stupid person.
Okay.
Every experience point Derek gets is going into
Yeah.
intelligence. I gotta make this believable.
Easier than just roleplaying a dumb character.
Okay, so since we're running short of time,
Yeah, we're
y'all meet
almost
him at the rendezvous point, and the rest of that goes without a hitch. And this person asked if she can join y'all. So
Sure.
she didn't.
Does your mech have any fighting capabilities,
No.
or is it just there to catch footage?
Yes.
Sounds good. That's our goal.
Welcome to the
Okay.
squad.
Welcome to the demolition crew.
All
do we
right,
wanna
you have
call
a
ourselves,
name.
boys?
That's awesome. All right, this is gonna be so cool.
I imagine this person has the big glasses that are in anime with like,
Yes.
the spirals, though. You know.
Yes, the
Yes.
spiral glasses.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, listeners, thanks so much for sticking with us. If you got here, tweet or Instagram at Gold Standard Dice and say Martian Colony RPG of the Year.
Yes.
All right, thank you guys for listening. You can email mymythicalmeta@gmail.com. You can find us on Patreon at patreon.com/mymythicalmeta. We need a catchphrase for whenever we end episodes of Martian Colony.
Bye, bitch.
Uncensored, motherfuckers.
And
All right.
All right.
Bye. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
This Martian Colony live play is brought to you by El Dorado Gaming. Use the promo code META for 10% off your order. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. This episode was edited by Travis Konishek. The intro and outro music is Battle Ready by Brian Pio.